Is posted every day on Instagram really possible for a mom? If you live abroad, you don't have family around to help you out with your kid, so time is precious. Storytelling is what I'm talking about in this channel, but what you're going to watch here is my story doing. Today it's April 14th. It's the day one. And I'm starting to document my journey of restarting my business as an entrepreneur in Austria. Here in Graz, there's always a train track, so I'm stuck a bit. Hope the baby doesn't wake. You will watch my story, my life, building up like a novel, while I share all the techniques I'm applying, storytelling techniques I'm applying in my content. I used to be an entrepreneur in Brazil, worked for myself for long, 8-9 years, but now I'm here in Austria. I already tried to work for others, didn't work well at all. I'm 40 and we always thinking we are too old, too late, and I want to show you that's never too late. We're just starting again, and here we go. So since I'm documenting my journey, I also gonna share my plans, my goals, my wins, my mistakes with you guys. And this week, actually I started on Sunday, I brainstormed a bit with ChatGPT. Real, raw life. After brainstorming with ChatGPT, I think, at least, I don't know you, but for my experience, using ChatGPT is awesome to brainstorm, to research, to draw outlines. But I feel when they give me some text, I ask him to create some text, it's always so cheesy. It's much better when I write myself. And after that, if you ask him to improve it, then the results are slightly better. But anyways, came up with 20 headlines for the next 2 weeks. And Monday, I started to record a video. Couldn't finish. Started over yesterday. Had the time to work a bit. And I organized all the ideas I had in my notes in my Trello. So it's much easier to have an overview and to plan. It gives me more clarity on what to do next. I stopped here and found it. Oliver's toy. So my goal for this next week is to be more consistent and posting every day, because I want to wake up the algorithm. Like, I had this account since last year and I stopped posting there. So the algorithm thinks I'm not a creator anymore. As Adam Mosseri said, the Instagram CEO, you must post in the feed like 2-3 times a week and at least 2 stories every day to the algorithm understand that you are serious creating content. So that's the phase I am now, and be consistent. I think it's my biggest challenge right now as an expat mom. So we are reorganizing our schedule between me and my husband to find a time where I can focus at least 1-2 hours to produce some content. And the plan I have for creating at least 1 video a week on YouTube to the end of the year. That's my goal. To be able to really do that, work on this stuff, I'm going to record every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, so I have plenty of time to record and finish. And I will edit the YouTube video through Monday till Thursday in the evening, because I usually have to go to with my baby to the bed early, so I have only 1-2 hours where I was consuming content. So I'm gonna focus on producing content. That's one tip for you. And on the weekend, I can prepare all the headlines and do the recordings for the reels I will post on that following week. So that's my plan. Let's see how it goes. And as I said, here you're gonna watch my story doing, but I'm gonna share a lot of techniques of storytelling. Yesterday I also could polish a bit this video script, and this is one tip I can share with you guys right now. It's much easier when you break your video script or your video in 4 parts. The first one is your intro. Has to be short, has to use some SEO keyword. You must know your title, and it's much more interesting when it is question. You can hook your audience to watch and understand, like, okay, this is a question she's going to answer during this video. The second is your story. This is my first chapter, episode 1, season 1 of documenting my journey as an entrepreneur in Austria. It's all about building up the character. I want to introduce myself, talk a bit about who am I, what am I doing, where do I live, my goals, my challenges, give you a little bit overview to understand, like in the movie. Then after that, you move to the value. What value can you give to the audience? What they are going to take from you watching this video to help you out with your video scripts, to make it much easier when you will write and think about the idea, how you're going to structure. I do not write every single word. I used to do that when I was really focused on evergreen content in my other channel. I used to talk about marketing, video tips as well. I'm really sharing my real, raw life and being more spontaneous, but strategic. And the fourth, so we talk about the intro, the story, the value, and you finish with a CTA, a call to action, of course, to make it more interesting, like give me a reason to keep watching you, to follow you. So now it's my turn to give you a reason to keep watching and following this channel, because if you don't, you might never see me again. And if you're interested on writing, storytelling, I'm sure you're gonna love what's coming. And it's gonna be very fun to share this journey with you. And remember, I love you, but not always.